The year is 1014 AD. The fate of Ireland hangs in the balance. On the shores of Clontarf, near Dublin, two powerful forces are about to clash. The Vikings, fierce warriors from the sea, have come to conquer. Standing against them is the Irish High King, Brian Boru. He is determined to drive the invaders from his land. The Battle of Clontarf will be a fight for survival and a defining moment in Irish history. The sun rises on Good Friday, the 23rd of April, casting an eerie glow over the assembled armies. Like and subscribe to emgotvhistory Warfare for more epic stories. To understand the significance of the Battle of Clontarf, we must journey back to the tumultuous era of 11th century Ireland. The Emerald Isle was a land divided, a patchwork of rival kingdoms ruled by ambitious kings vying for power and prestige. The Vikings, originally from Scandinavia, had first arrived on Irish shores in the late 8th century, initially as raiders seeking plunder. Over time, they established settlements, intermarried with the local population, and became deeply enmeshed in the political and economic fabric of Ireland. Viking settlements, such as Dublin, Wexford, and Limerick, grew into thriving trading centers, connecting Ireland to a wider network of commerce and cultural exchange. However, the relationship between the Vikings and the native Irish was complex and often fraught with conflict. Viking raids on monasteries and towns fueled resentment and resistance among the Irish. Brian Boru's rise to power and his unwavering determination to confront the Viking threat set the stage for the epic clash at Clontarf. The road to Clontarf was paved with shifting alliances and simmering tensions. Brian Boru, having consolidated his power in Munster, embarked on a series of campaigns to subdue his rivals and assert his authority over the other Irish kingdoms. He understood that a divided Ireland stood no chance against the Viking threat. King Sitric Silkenbeard of Dublin, a shrewd and ambitious ruler, recognized the growing threat posed by Brian Boru. He sought to counter Brian's growing power by forging alliances with other Viking warlords and with those Irish kings who saw Brian as a threat to their own autonomy. Brian Boru, at the head of a formidable army drawn from his loyal Munstermen and allied Irish forces, marched towards Dublin. King Sitric, determined to defend his realm, assembled a powerful force of his own. He called upon Viking allies from across the Irish Sea, from the Orkney Islands to the Isle of Man, to join his banner. The Battle of Clontarf had become a clash for the very soul of Ireland. On the eve of battle, both armies prepared for the coming dawn. Their encampments a tapestry of flickering firelight and whispered prayers. The tension was palpable, a suffocating blanket of anticipation. On one side stood Brian Boru, High King of Ireland, surrounded by his loyal bodyguard. Among them was his son Murchad, a fearless warrior eager to prove himself in battle. Brian Boru's army was a diverse force, a testament to his achievement in uniting the often fractious Irish clans under his banner. Across the battlefield, the Viking army presented a stark contrast. King Sitric Silkenbeard, a shrewd leader, surveyed his troops with a mixture of pride and apprehension. The Viking army was a formidable force, a mix of seasoned professionals and eager volunteers. As the first light of dawn crept over the horizon, the curtain rose on the bloody spectacle of the Battle of Clontarf. Like and subscribe to emgotvhistory Warfare for more epic stories like this.